Here, oh, we're live. Okay, we're taping. Hey, everybody. One of these days I'll get this right. But thanks for tuning in to another show of, I can't remember what do I call my show. Hillside. Oh, man. Oh, man. We are in trouble. So anyway, I'm glad you guys had a great weekend. Or not. Yes, obviously, when you watch this on Sunday, it will be Sunday, but I am taping on Friday. What I meant to say is, I hope you guys had a great holiday and that things went well. My wife and I enjoyed a nice, relaxing trip. It was wonderful just to get away and sometimes just forget about life for a while. But yeah, so I'd like to start off with a little funny story that happened to me actually, and I promise you can't make this stuff up. Can't make it up. So anyway, a couple weeks ago I go to the dentist, right? And the dentist says, hey, you got a little irritation there in one of your teeth. You need to try to use some baking powder every morning to kind of try to help offset that so it doesn't get worse. And I'm like, sweet, no problem. So a couple days later I get up, go in the bathroom to brush my teeth in the morning, and this day, I forgot to put my glasses on. I didn't have them on. So I grabbed for what I thought was the baking powder box, put it on my toothbrush, started brushing. A couple seconds later, I instantly realized this is not baking powder. What is this? So I asked for my glasses. My wife brought my glasses in. I put them on my eyes, and apparently I had used the, you ever heard of Gold Bond footage powder? Yes, exactly. But you know what the good thing is? My teeth didn't itch all day. That is terrible. My producer just said I'm done. I think I'm going to be in here by myself from now on. So anyway, I'm glad you guys had a great holiday. Missed hanging out with you guys for a few minutes. You know, as we wrap up this holiday season, let's just always remember to try to keep that sentiment of what the season is really about. Community, hope, love, reaching out to people, lifting people up, caring for people, making people laugh, even if you have to be desperate to do it. So anyway, hey, I got another joke for you. I think I'm just going to tell jokes today. What do you call a fish with no eye? Okay, I quit. Okay, that's it. That's it for my career. Kevin Hart, call me, man. I called you. Call me back. I'm ready. My producer's over going, let me out. Let me out. Tapping on the glass. Let me out. Let me out. All right. So anyway, so I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back here with my buddy. I'm glad to be back here at UPTV. I'm glad that you guys are doing well out there. We are not recording right now, are we? This is like a practice run, right? Oh no, we're recording for real. Oh boy, this ought to be fun. I ought to get some hits on my Facebook page this Sunday after the show's aired. But anyway, hey, if you can't have fun, right? What's it all about? So yeah, so it's exciting. Work was good. I got to get back into the groove of that, which is fun. But you know, it's always rough after a vacation, and I'm excited. A few guys and a few buddies of mine, we're going to do a overnight camping trip in a couple weeks. And any of you who know me know I'm not much of a camper. You know, the movie Deliverance kind of ruined that for me. If anybody's not seen that movie, don't watch it. I can't even listen to banjo music anymore. So anyway, so yeah, but that's going to be fun. Time fellowship. It's always good when you can get a group of guys together, or just a group in general together, where you can just get away, enjoy life without all the hustle and bustle and technology and all the distractions of life, and just get really focused on the simple things like, you know, friendship and communion and love and, you know, just cooking out. You know, I like to cook out. I love it. Not very good at it yet, but I'm getting there. But yeah, it's just fun to break bread, and it's just fun when we can come together as a community and fellowship and just hang out. So I'm excited for that. If you guys ever get the opportunity, try to get a bunch of guys together. Just call them up on the spur of the moment and just say, hey, what are you doing this weekend? Can we hang out for a little bit? Just kind of set the world aside and hang out, It's nice. I usually sometimes don't like to hang out like that because usually it ends up talking about work or world stuff or stuff that doesn't really, really matter in the grand scheme of things. Stuff that doesn't really, it superficially holds us together, but it doesn't really, it's not the super glue that really holds relationships together. And it's just nice to be able to get alone. Just get alone with people. Alone with God. Out in the elements. We'll see. I'll have to give an update after I come back. You might hear on the news. Search party looking for somebody. But hopefully not. I'm not going to wander away too far from the cave. Because, I'm scared of deer. Deer scare me. But anyway. So, hey, I'm excited for this weekend. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. I'm excited. My Cowboys are going to win. Everybody around here apparently are, the team up north. I don't know if I can say their names. Can I? Is it legal for me to say their names on the show? Ethan? Oh man, he's ignoring me. All right. Anyway, so yes, go Bears. They're playing the Eagles. Go Cowboys. Gonna win. We will not talk about the Notre Dame game. This is not that kind of show. Woo! Hopefully my show will be more productive than they were. Man, they were terrible. Terrible. It was just ugly. I had to turn my phone off. The deer kept texting me. So anyway. But just get out and love on somebody this weekend. I love it when I tape on Fridays because it's like I get an opportunity to challenge people on the weekends. And hopefully there's not too much craziness going on, too much distraction going on. I want to say congratulations to my friend Mike, who just had a little one last week. I'm excited because he's going to be raised a Cowboys fan, so can't get any better than that. I get to hang out with my grandkids this week. I love it. I'm excited about that. Always fun to hang out with the grandkids because, that one of the best things about being a grandparent is you can rile them up and send them home. I love it. But I just love communion like that. I love the innocence of hanging out with those guys because every moment that they're living, they're learning. They're learning something. Whether I'm teaching them something, Mom, Dad, Mimi, whoever, even little Everett, is learning some stuff from EJ. It's just crazy. It's just fun. It's just neat to see how we can learn when we just break down the barriers and we just break down life to its bare basic minimum, of love and friendship and community and communion and how much we can just enjoy each other and just love being with people, and people always ask me, why do I put signs up? Why do I do this? Why do I do that? Why do this? It's just, paying it forward, God didn't heal me from my cancer so I could sit here and go, ooh, look what happened to me. It's so I can go out and help others so they can see, look what God's doing through him, through what God did for him. And, I just feel like when something good happens in our lives, we're just meant to pay that forward, no matter what it is. We're always meant to call to pay it forward, and just focus on that and just find people that you can love on and you can enjoy time with. I love talking to all my friends. This week is a big sports week. You got Alabama and Clemson coming up, and of course, Alabama's probably going to win it again. But that's just a neat dynamic to see too, of how these guys come together and they believe in that vision that Nick Saban laid down so long ago, that we were going to be a family here. We weren't going to just be a team. we were going to be a family, and we were going to work together and practice together and eat together and live together and play together and win and lose together. And it's just exciting to see that dynamic, happening in young men's lives. And hopefully through that, they'll take that out into the world and start creating their own teams, through family, friendship, and just say, hey, what I learned as a young man, I'm going to carry on when I'm older, and then when I have children, I'm going to teach them so when they get older, they can carry on that tradition. And it's just neat to see that circle revolving and going and going and going, and just the excitement and just the thrill of it, There's a lot of division in this world anymore, and it just seems like we're taking one step forward, 10 steps back when it comes to trying to be in community and trying to be, just brothers and sisters with each other. It just seems like the family tree is getting chopped harder and harder every day, and branches are being cut off and thrown out and tossed away just because this branch doesn't look like this branch, or this branch doesn't, have as much leaves on it as this branch, and it's just like we're just taking our differences and using them as a way to divide us instead of bringing us together, It's like when you watch two wide receivers on each end of the ball, They each have different routes that they're going to run, but it just seems like they're seamless. How many times do you see wide receivers running into each other? None, because they know what their part is on the team, and they know what role they play, but yet, even though they're running different routes, they're still going for the same common goal. And it's just awesome to see that visual, to see that picture, and just know that life can be the same way. Just because, we're different in whatever area of life we're talking about, whatever, we still have one common goal, and that's to get through this life together. And that's what we're designed to do. That's what life was created for. It wasn't created for loneliness, sadness, despair, divisiveness. There's a big call now for unity, and wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it just be great to see that actually come to fruition, where people can walk down the street and not be afraid, and not be looked at and not be judged and not be, hindered because of for whatever reason, and to just know that they're loved. I mean, it's just exciting. I mean, when I was going through my cancer, it just was exciting to be able to feel how much people loved me when they were thinking of me and sending me stuff and just sitting with me and caring for me and texting my wife, and just, I got a glimpse of that. I got a glimpse of what that was like and what it could be like. And I'm not going to let go of that. I'm not going to let go of that vision for all of us, because I know I felt it and I've tasted it, and I know everybody on this planet has the right to taste it and feel that same thing. They have the right to feel loved and protected and cared for, and have somebody come alongside and say, you know what, I'm willing to sit with you through this. I'm willing to walk with you. I'm willing to talk with you. Let's learn from each other. I mean, I love learning stuff. I love learning stuff from other people, and I like it when I can teach somebody else something. It's just wonderful. Life is just full of teachable moments, and I want us to all get A's on those and not F's, and it's just a great time to be alive. And we just here at Hillside just wish nothing but the best for you guys, in all your daily walks, through the struggles, through the triumphs, through the uncertainty, through whatever. I want you to know that no matter what is going on with your day, there is at least one guy here on this planet that is thinking about each and every one of you every day and wishing nothing but the best for you and wants nothing but the best for you. And I just get excited about being able to stand up here and ramble and tell jokes and laugh and have fun with everybody, and hopefully I bring some joy into your life. for at least 30 minutes every week, and just give you a little nugget to try to take with you through the week, and to help open our eyes. As my good friend BJ Clark always says, you got to stay positive. You got to stay positive. You can't live in the negative, because if you live in the negative, you're not going to go anywhere. You're going to be stuck. We're not going to reach out. We're going to have our hands tied behind our backs, walking around in life going, and then we wake up one day and realize life has passed us by, and opportunities have passed us by, and then it's just like, was it all really worth it? Was the division worth the outcome? Or is the joy of loving each other, far outweigh the grief of trying to run from each other? And it just I choose to live positive. I choose to live in the positive. I choose to be happy. I choose to try to love as much as I can, to be as happy as I can. A good friend of mine, we had a talk one time, and it really was profound to me, that, yes, I pray to God. I am a prayer. I believe that, just communication with whoever is just essential to a relationship. But, they were talking and said, do you ever consider God as a friend? And no, I'd never really considered that. And that whole image reshaping for me was awesome, because it was like, I'm not just talking to somebody way up there. I'm talking to a friend, like I'm talking to you guys, and it just put me at ease, and it just made me feel more comfortable about that whole process. And when we realize that we really have people that care about us out there, that love us, that want to know us and get to know us, and that there's people that we haven't even met yet that want to know us and love us, it's just the excitement is just unimaginable for me. It's just great. I love it. I love the opportunities. I love opportunities to show positive and to just try to bless somebody in their life. And so I'm going to wrap it up today. Thank you for listening. Thanks for listening to my bad jokes. Thanks for tuning in here on Facebook Live. Thanks for UPTV again having me here. Have a great weekend, guys. It's supposed to be nice. Supposed to be in the 50s. I'll take it. 50 and sunny. I'll take it. I might even have to get out and mow. Oh no, I didn't say that out loud, did I? Oh well. Anyway, so have a great week. Remember, here at Hillside, we love you. God loves you. And have a blessed weekend. And like I always like to end with each show, it's go out and make a stranger a friend, but more importantly, don't make a friend a stranger this weekend. Go out and say to that one person that you've been thinking about, call them, text them, Facebook them. There's a gazillion ways now for us to communicate with each other. We don't have to listen to a business signal on the other end of a landline anymore. We can text, we can Facebook, we can chat, we can do whatever. So anyway, just get out and have fun this weekend, and just go out and bless as many people as you can. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.